Hi ladies and gentlemen, Sean Davies, Colorado Reinsman. I am here doing a little update video for Mr. Diamante or Diamond. This is going to be his 6th ride. A lot of you got to see me do his first ride, and boy, what a nice little horse he is. And I told everyone in that first ride that he is a very special horse. He is a Costarricense de Paso, and you know, he's probably one of the only ones here in Colorado, and that is a breed that originated in Costa Rica with a foundation of the Peruvian Paso and the Andalusian. And he is such a nice moving horse. I think you got to see just a little bit, you know, for that first ride, but he's already starting to even out. I'm riding him with just a little side pull. You can see I put just a wrap or so, a vet wrap around it so I don't hair his nose off. You know, because this side pull rope is pretty stiff, and I don't usually ride with those, but we're doing a few rides with him. Then I'm going to transition either over to a Bosel or a snaffle bit. But he is responding well one way or the other. Just been working on getting his forward motion, doing some turning, getting him off my leg, and he's really coming along nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and get all mounted up on him. I'm just going to ask him to stand still. Now his other rides have all been real nice. Good boy. Nice standstill for ride number 6. Going to get all locked in here. Good boy. But for him, I always like to just get a little bend or two. Just get his brain on me. I'm not going to overdo that here at first. Yes, he said just 2 times each side. Good boy. I listen to you. Okay, now I'm going to bump him with my right leg, tell him I'm going to bring this head over here. And you see he's already doing a nice change of direction there without changing his eyes, without getting all freaky. Flies are bugging him a little tonight. They've kind of been biting everybody today. Good boy. Good boy. In the first video you saw that trying to get this horse forward motion, I had to do a lot of circling. But pretty much right now, if I pick this up and I bump him with my legs, he'll drop that nose in. And then if I pick him up and bump him with my legs, he drops that nose in. I roll my seat forward and I can get him to walk out pretty good. So ride number 6, we've already established some softness in the rein and forward motion. So that's pretty good. Now he's pushing on me a little bit. I just work my finger, say get off of that, get off of that, get off of that. Now I'm going to let him just walk out there. We're going to take it real easy. He can get a little twitchy. He's had a lot of energy today, which is surprising because it's been real hot out here in Colorado. And he had a lot of forward rounds hitting him and on my lead line. Now I love this horse's ability to just collect up already. He's already starting to bring that head in, and I'm just saying, give me that. I gotta love this guy. Now I'm going to pick up my inside rein, put my inside leg forward here, lift up this shoulder, and start bumping him with my right leg and get him to turn. Oh, that's just pretty. Man, I tell you, this guy is smart, responsive. Look at that. Look at that. Tell you, I could go around 2 times each way, get off this horse, and be satisfied with this 6th ride, but I'm usually not going to do that. I'm asking him to walk forward with a little vertical right there, working him, bump him with my legs and get him going a little bit. Good boy. Good boy. He's pushing on me a little bit there, so I'm going to bump his nose sideways. Oh, stop yourself. Stop yourself. So if he twitches, what do? I don't go hauling on him. I just relax in the saddle and tell him there's no problem. So I'm going to raise this rein a little bit. Lift that shoulder. Move that shoulder. Bump him with my left leg here. And say, let's move around. Let's move. Oh, he stopped all the way. Let's get him continuing moving forward in a circle. Forward in a circle. So I got to work that rein a little bit. You'll see me squeezing, and I'm bumping him with my leg, saying, "Get off me." Good. And just circle. So I'm going to pick it up real light. Look where I want to go. Bump him with my left leg. Say, "Don't go through." See, he likes to really get off that leg. He commits and then he just spins on his rear end. I want him to move that more in a circle like that. So I'm going to work him here for a second. Put my left leg back further. Get him moving on that circle. See, he's driving that shoulder through. So I'm going to lift that rein right there. I want to get him to where he's walking on the circle a little bit more. Getting off that nose. Stop spinning. So I'm going to raise my pressure with my right leg, and now get off my right leg, son. Just keep him working until he learns that he can walk. Now I'm going to say, "Get off my right leg," and then I'm going to turn him, squeeze, and drive him forward here, and bend him to the left. So I'm going to help him with that learning to get off my right leg. We're going to do a few exercises here. Right here, I'm going to say, "Get off that right leg. Get off that right leg." Move that right leg forward and bend him. Say, "Get off of that." Good boy. Bump him with my left leg. He really is kind of hauling on my rein. There. Bump him with my left leg forward. Get him off my right leg. Gonna have to move. Left leg. Change my hands. Good boy. Bump him with my right leg. Get him going around. Change my hands. There we go. Bump him with my left leg. Get him moving around. He's pulling on me. I'm going to tell him not to pull on me. Change my hands. Turn him all the way around. Get him to soften up a little bit. See, if he starts pulling on me here, if I pick up the speed, he's really going to, now right there he tried to push on me. I'm going to say, "Get off that leg." Good boy. See, I don't want to yank on him. I'm just working my fingers a little bit. Working my fingers. Now look ahead, walk straight. Look to the right. Just turn my body. Work him off my left leg. Good boy. See, I don't have a lot of finesse with a side pull. We're going to go probably to a snaffle next. But he's given enough that I can get some basic leg work done. Now I want to just let him move out a little bit. We're not going to make it a long ride tonight. He's already been working for a good 45 minutes. So I'm going to pick him up here and ask him to, once I get him out from underneath my hands and my legs here, I'll pick him up to a trot. Squeeze right there. Bump him. Good. Good. And I'm not going to ask for a lot of collection on a sixth ride. I just want to get him to say yes. Good boy. Put my weight back in this saddle. Really let him get that front end up. I'm going to bump him, soften him up. Good boy. Get him off my right leg. I'll pick him up, left leg. Lovely canter, I'll tell you what. Soften him out right there. Beautiful. Boy, you can't ask for a softer canter. Now he's pushing on that right shoulder a little bit, and I'll shape him up a little bit here, get him off my right leg. He's really pushing me right there. I'm going to say, get off of that, get off of that. Good boy, get off of that. Good boy, get off of that. See, he pushes on this side pole a little bit. Might have to take that vet wrap off, but I don't like them because they take some skin off their nose if you put too much pressure on. Good boy. So that's a nice little canter there. So let's lift him up. Let's start turning him. See, he's driving that shoulder through my left leg. There we go. Lift this rein. Ask him to walk forward. Ask him to trot. Good boy. Oh, come on. Come on. Good boy. Pick him up. Good boy. Pick him up. Get him off this leg. Good boy. Now I'll bring him down. Good boy. Now I just tested him there. I wanted to see if he's going to run off with my hands or run off without my reins in the trot or the walk. And you can pretty much see this horse already responded to my seat and to my hands. And that's real nice. So you know what? How long do you ride a horse when you're working with him? Well, this guy's worked 45 minutes on the ground and round pinning, so we've ridden him for 5 or 10 minutes here. We're going to do a few more little things. I'm going to shape him up here. Ask him to move his rear end. Get him softer in that neck. Ask him to move that rear end. Bump him forward. Walk him off. Good boy. We'll turn him in. Take it off my leg, Junior. See, I can raise this rein, block that outside. Raise this rein, get him off my leg and block that outside. Now I'm going to turn his nose a little bit. I got to get him off my off that nose for a second. Do some circles. So I might put my leg back position 3 or 2.5 and just get him bumping off this circle and getting off the pull of my hand. Good boy. That's pretty good. Do a little circle this way. I'm going to bump with my left leg and my right. Right leg's back. Left leg's forward. And ride him off right there. Good boy. Let's get a stop. Good. I'm going to bump him right here and ask him to drop his nose. He already knows what I'm going to ask him to do, but I want him to get off my hands. Wiggle down off my hands, boy. Change my seat. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I want you to drop down, drop down. I'm just going to move his shoulder over here. Okay? Don't push on me. Don't push on me. Good boy. Don't push on me. Don't push on me. Good boy. Bump with my legs and ask him to come down. Good boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Diamond's 6th ride. It was short, sweet, beautiful. Everything I asked him to do, he did. We'll get a lot more in the future, but that's good enough for this guy today. And you're just going to see some amazing stuff out of this boy. So stay tuned for more on Diamond as we do more progression. Take care. Good boy.